Hello viewers, welcome to kaithozil channel. Today in our channel we are going to see crochet bottle covers. So for this, what you need is woolen yarn. I'm using this thin yarn, and then I'm using crochet needle. For this thin yarn, I'm using the 3.5 mm size crochet needle. If you are using a thick yarn, you use the needle according to that bigger size needle. See, we have to start with a slip knot and then make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and then 4, and then do the slip stitch at the first chain. Slip stitch. Okay. Now for the second round, make 3 chains. First round, make 3 chains and then do 4 double crochets inside the ring. See, yarn over the needle, insert the needle in the ring, and then yarn over it, pull through this. There will be 3 loops present. Again yarn over it, leave the 2 loops, and then again yarn over it and leave the other 2 loops. Okay, that is our double crochet. Once again I will tell you, yarn over the needle, insert the needle in the ring, yarn over it, pull through this, and then yarn over it, leave the 2 loops, yarn over it, leave the 2 loops. Like this you have to do 4 double crochets, and consider the 3 chains as a first 3 chains as a double crochet. So totally you will be having 5 double crochets. Okay, after doing 5 double crochets, make 2 chains and then again do 5 double crochets inside the ring like this. Make 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make 2 chains and then again do 5 double crochets inside the ring. 1, 2, 3, like this you have to make 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then make 2 chains and then do 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. See, totally I have made 4 sets. 1, 2, 3 and then 4 sets. And at the last make 1 chain and then we have to do 1/2 double crochet in the top of the third chain where we have started with 3 chains, right? We have to do 1/2 double crochet there. Okay, so after making 4 sets like this, do 1 chain. At the ending alone we have to repeat the same pattern of 1 chain and then 1/2 double crochet at the top of the first chain. This is the end for every rows. Okay, see, like this, yarn over the needle, insert the needle in the stitch and then again yarn over it, pull through all the 3 loops. That is our 1/2 double crochet. So I have made my first row. It will be looking like a square pattern. And then now for the second row, start the second row. We are going to do the chevron stitch. This is the chevron stitch pattern. First make 3 chains and then do 1 double crochet inside the chain space. This is the chain space. Make 1 double crochet here. Consider the 3 chain as a double crochet, and then now we have to make 1 double crochets in the top of each chains. We have done 5 stitches, right? The top of it we have to do 1 double crochets in each stitches like this. Yeah. See, 1, 2. If we clearly see there is a notch in each stitch, top of the each stitch, we have to do double crochets there. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, we have done 5 double crochets in the 5. We have done 5 double crochets in the top of the each stitch, and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space. There is a chain space in the previous round. Make 2 double crochets there. So totally you will be having 9 double crochets. Okay, the one side you will be having 9 double crochets. Like this you have to do for 3 more times. So after making 2 chains, again do 2 double crochets in the chain space. 1 and then 2, and then do 1 double crochets in the top of the 5 stitches. Okay, 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, after doing it, make 2 double crochets in the chain space here. 1, 2, and then do 2 chain, and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, the same chain space, and then we have to repeat this pattern for 2 more times. Okay, so making 1 double crochets in the top of each stitch. This is the start of our chevron stitch. After making 1 double crochets in the top of each stitch, 5th stitch, and then make 2 double crochets in the chain space, and then make 2 chains, and then again make 2 double crochets in the chain space, and then make 1 double crochets in each stitch, top of the each stitch. And then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, one and then 2, and then make 1 and then 2, make 1 chain at the last end, make 1 chain, and then do 1 half double crochet in the top of this 3rd chain. Okay, so this is the end of the 2nd row. Now for the 3rd row, start with 3 chains and then do 1 double crochet in the chain space. Consider this 3 chain as a double crochet. Now we are going to do 1 double crochets for the 3 stitches. Top of 3 stitches we are going to do 1 double crochets. 1, 2, and then 3. Now we are going to do decrease pattern for the 3 stitches. See, yarn over the needle, insert the needle in the stitch, yarn over it, pull through this, leave the 2 loops, again yarn over it, insert the needle in the next stitch, yarn over it, leave only the 2 loops, again yarn over it and insert the needle in the next 3rd stitch, and then yarn over it, first leave the 2 loops and then again yarn over it and leave all the loops. That is our double crochet decrease. After this we are going to make 1 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and then 3. Now make 2 double crochets in the chain space. And then make 2 chains. And then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, same chain space. Then do 1 double crochets in the first 3 stitches. 1, 2 and then 3. Now we are going to decrease the pattern. See, yarn over the needle, insert the needle in the stitch, yarn over it, pull through only the 2 loops, then again yarn over it, insert the needle in the next stitch, yarn over it and leave the 2 loops, and again yarn over it, insert the needle in the 3rd stitch, yarn over it, leave the 2 loops first and then yarn over it, leave all the loops. Okay, that is our double crochet decrease. After doing this, make 1 double crochets in the next 3 stitches and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space. And then make 2 chains and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space. Like this you have to repeat it for 2 more times. So I've done it for 2 sides. So like this you do for another 2 sides. At the end alone make 1 chain and then do the 1/2 double crochet. See, at the end, after making 2 double crochets in the chain space, make 1 chain and then 1/2 double crochet in the chain space, the 3rd chain, 1/2 double crochet in the 3rd chain, top of the 3rd chain. So this is our 3rd row. Now for a 4th row, we start with 3 chains, 1 double crochet in the chain space, consider this 3 chain as a double crochet, and then do 1 double crochets in the first 3 stitches. 1 double crochet, 1, 2, and then 3. After making 3 double crochets, so we have to decrease the pattern through 5 stitches. Okay, so yarn over it, insert the needle in the first stitch, yarn over it, leave the 2 loops, again insert the yarn in the next stitch, yarn over it, leave the first 2 loops, again insert the yarn in the next stitch, leave the 2 loops, insert the yarn in the 4th stitch, leave the 2 loops, insert the yarn in the yarn over it and insert the needle in the 5th stitch, yarn over it, first leave the 2 loops and then again yarn over it, leave all the loops. Okay, that is our double crochet decrease for 5 stitches. Double crochet together for 5 stitches. After doing this, make normal double crochets, 1 double crochets in each 3 stitches, like this, 1, 2 and then 3, and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, and then do 2 chains and then make 2 double crochets in the same chain space. Then repeat the patterns. First make 1 double crochets in the first 3 stitches, 1 double crochets, 1, 2 and then 3 and then make double crochet decrease for the 5 stitches, yarn over it, insert the needle in the first stitch, yarn over it, pull through 2 loops, again yarn over it, insert the needle in the second stitch, yarn over it, and then pull through 2 loops, again yarn over it, insert the needle in the third stitch, pull through 2 loops, again yarn over it, insert the needle in the fourth stitch, pull through 2 loops, again yarn over it, insert the needle in the fifth stitch, first pull through 2 loops, and then again yarn over it and leave all the loops. That is our double crochet decrease for 5 stitches. After doing this, make 1 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. This is the important pattern because we are going to follow this only to this whole round. This will make you a chevron stitch. This 5 double crochet decrease will give you a chevron stitch. After making 1 double crochets in the next last 3 stitches, make 2 double crochets in the chain space. 1, 2, and then do 2 chains, and then make 2 double crochets in the same chain space, and then you have to see, I have done it the pattern for 2 sides, and we have to repeat it for the other 2 sides. At the end alone, after making 2 double crochets in the chain space, make 1 chain and then half double crochet at the top of the third chain. Okay, starting chain. Okay, now for your 5th to 16th row, you have to repeat your 4th row pattern as it is. See, first start with 3 chains and then 1 double crochet, and then do 1 double crochets in the 3 stitches. First 3 stitches, 1, 2, and then 3, and then make 1 double crochet decrease for 5 stitches. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So double crochet decrease for 5 stitches, pull through all the loops, and then do 1 double crochets in the 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then make 2 double crochets in the chain space. Then make 2 chains, and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, same chain space. So you have to repeat this pattern fully for the other edges also. So make 1 double crochets in the first 3 stitches, and then do double crochet decrease for the 5 stitches, and then do 1 double crochets in the next 3 stitches, see, and then do 2 double crochets in the chain space, then do 2 chains, and then again do 2 double crochets in the same chain space. See, like this, you have to repeat the pattern. See, you can clearly see I am getting the chevron stitch pattern. It will be looking like a triangle shape. It will be emerging as a triangle shape like this. So we have to do it up to your required length. Here I am doing it for 16 rows. So you can make, if you are doing it for big bottles, you can do it according to its size. So I'll meet you at the end of this. See, after finishing my row 16, it will be looking like this. Always at the end of each row, make 1 chain. After doing 2 double crochets in the chain space, make 1 chain and then 1 half double crochet in the top of the first 3 chains. Okay, please note that. So you can see the pattern, it's beautifully made. So you can see the triangle shape like this. It's emerging like this. So this is our chevron stitch. Yeah, this is a new stitch pattern. You are learning it today. So after this, we have to make the handles. So for that, from the chain space itself, I am doing 60 chains. So it's up to you to make the handle according to your length. If you want a bigger size, you can make it bigger. If you want a smaller size, you can make it smaller. It's up to you. I'm making 60 chains. After doing 60 chains like this, see, make a slip stitch at the other end. See, we have started here and then make a slip stitch at the other end like this. And then make a slip stitch. And then first do one chain and then do 1 single crochets in each 60 chains. Make 1 single crochets in each 60 chains. See, insert the yarn in the needle and then yarn over it, pull through the 2 loops. That is our single crochet patterns. See, I have done a very detailed descriptions of single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet in my previous videos. I am giving the link in the description box. You can check it out for the detailed versions. So you do 1 single crochets in each of the 60 stitches. See, after doing it, see at the end make a slip stitch again at the pattern. And then again I am going to do another single crochet pattern. So for that, slip stitch at the end and then slip stitch at the first stitch and then do 1 single crochets in the next remaining stitches like this, so that you will get an even edge. Make 1 single crochets in the all the next remaining stitches. Before finishing at the end, make 1 slip stitch the last stitch and then do the slip stitch at the joining end. Okay, so you will get a handle like this. Now cut the yarn and finish it off. Trim the excess in the work itself. See, I have done my chevron stitch pattern of a bottle cover. So it will be very pretty and looking very nice. I hope you all will like this video. There are furthermore easy and simple videos available in my channel. For that, I want you to like and subscribe to my channel and comment and share on my channel. Thanks for watching.